Hey Pranchi, how are you?
Hello, good morning. I'm good, and you?
Yes, I'm good too. Good morning. So, do you have any questions, any doubt, any clarification?
No, last session was good, so all the doubt was clear.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. So, gradually we will go through every complex concepts. Day by day, we will go through every complex concept. So, every session is very much important.
Yep.
Okay, all right. So, let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes so that other team member can join, and we will start by then.
Okay.
Hey, ma'am, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good too. So, do you have any questions, any doubt, any concerns?
Oh, I just wanted to have a word like a question like did you send anything on the weekends or did I miss something? Because I checked in the mail but I didn't receive anything.
Okay, so first of all, I didn't send anything.
Okay,
Next thing
great. That's
is,
fine.
can you guys access this meeting chat? I have attached a couple of PDF file over there. Is it accessible for you? Can you please check it?
Wait for a moment. That
This meeting chat.
No, I can't see anything in the chat.
Okay, all right. So I will mail you guys. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
So okay, couple of things that I'm going to mail you. I'm going to mail you maybe by the evening or by tonight. You will get it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the
okay.
things. See, the thing is, what are the things that we are going to cover? That is the actual business process as well as BPMN. So BPMN is a huge part. Okay, so I covered it. It took around 7 to 8 months to understand what BPMN is. Okay, so it's
Okay.
practically it's not possible to give you a lecture around like for an hour and you will understand everything about BPMN. So
Mm-hmm.
BPMN is a huge part, but the thing is, I'm going to touch the basic point of it. I'm going to share you some PDF file. You can do some research work. Yesterday, I mean, the previous sessions, you guys catch up some good things. Like, okay, you can go through to some YouTube
Mm-hmm.
videos or anything over Google. That is a good thing. So you can go through those files. I will send you one of my you can say I basically I formed those PDF files for you guys. So I will share those things. So please go through that. Of course, if you have any doubt, any clarification, I will clarify those things. For the basic things is concerned, I will cover everything for today. So you don't need to worry about it. Everything regarding BPMN, everything regarding business process, we will cover. We are just waiting for Rishi. Whenever he's there, we are going to start up our sessions. And yeah, that's it. So let's share my screen and let me know if it is visible.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if it is visible.
It is
Yeah,
showing.
yeah, it
Yeah,
is visible.
yeah. It's visible.
Okay, all right.
Mhm.
So, this is a quite important thing. This is a quite interesting thing today. We are starting our business related discussion from today's session. So, from business analyst, This is very much important, guys, so that you can learn what is business. Why we are discussing all about business over here, because we are going to be a business analyst, right? So it is very much important to understand what is business process, what is automated business process, uh, what is BPMN. Okay, all right. So let's start our session, guys. So these are the things that we already discussed is going to be covered by today. So to understand the business, it is the foundation layer of any business analyst profile. So if you don't understand what is business, until unless don't know what is business, it's very much difficult for you to understand the business process. So guys, can you please tell me what is business for you? What do you understand by the word business?
Business, yeah, Rahul, this is Ramya. So business to me is bringing in more work and bringing in more more profit to the company, business to the company, getting
Hmm.
more work. That's what I understand.
Okay, all right.
Okay, okay. According to me, business is basically buying and selling of the goods and services,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, between the stakeholder or clients, and
Yes.
the main motive is to generate the profit.
Okay. So generating revenues, right?
Yeah.
So revenue can be how many types of revenue can be there? Like there can be tangible revenue, there can be intangible revenue. I mean, like let's suppose I am providing some services to you. Okay. In
Yeah.
return, I'm expecting some return service from you. I'm not expecting some currency or some bucks or something like that. I'm expecting some return services from you. So is it a business?
Like
Yes,
yeah,
yes, that
yeah,
should be a business.
yeah.
Why?
So
How you are going
in
to how you are going to calculate it as a business?
Because
Business
we
has some criteria, or business has some KPIs means business has some skill set or benchmarks, to be precise. This is a perfect term, benchmark. So business
Mhm.
has some benchmarks, right? You are one of you is a finance from finance background, right?
Yeah, I'm from
So
finance.
yes, so you know what is business benchmarks, right?
Yeah.
How you're going to mention a business is profitable. So my question
Mhm.
is it a business with the benchmarks that we have regarding business?
Regarding
so so if you're talking about the KPIs and all, these are the benchmarks when we get
Hmm.
like when we bring in a candidate, they are asking that these are the things we require in you to
Hmm.
be open for this position. That's what you're asking.
Yes.
So I think every business is a give and take relationship will be there, but these sort of criterias is very basic in business. So when we get appointed in a company, these are the criterias they look into a candidate. So these are the things we have to bring on to the table. So I don't think so. I think I
so
know
as
it's
per
very
me, yeah. So as per me, business first when we doing the business, first we need to analyze what's our goals and our objective, and we need to plan accordingly, and we need to do the research. We need to check the alternatives. So what are the competitors and alternatives, and we need to implement the strategy according to that.
Okay, so let's not make this super complex. Let's cover basic things one by one. So business means profit, business means revenues, business means business, right? So now my question is, let's suppose I'm providing a service to you. In return, I'm expecting some service to you. So what I'm going to do with your services? So let's suppose you are a printing what can I say? So you are a printer manufacturing company. Okay, I am a computer manufacturing company. I need some printer in my offices, but I don't. I have, I have ample amount of computers in my office because I am a computer manufacturer, but I don't have the printer in my office. So I gave you a couple of computer so that I can have some of the printer from you because you are the printer manufacturer, right? So I'm using your printer instead of I'm giving you some of my computers. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm using that printer so that I am enhancing my productivity, right? So
Yeah.
because of your printers, my productivity get increased.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get any financial help or financial skilling something, or anything like that. But with your help, with your printer, I am generating revenues. So yes, this is also a business, but directly I'm not taking any money or anything, any currency or something like that. But yes, with your help, indirectly I am earning some monies, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So in
So
that case,
yes.
we are bringing in some profit to the company through this.
Yes, we are bringing in some profit to the company. Yes, so that is, so in that concept, that is a business. So yes, this is, you can say this is a business. So next thing is, what is business process? Just
Business.
consider what example we are discussing right now.
Yeah.
Now tell me, with the help of that particular example, what are business process?
Uh, Business process includes all the steps in the business. So here is a
Mm-hmm,
you tell me the example of computer and the printer.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
In
mm-hmm,
in this stage, first we define what the objective of one company who is
mm-hmm,
manufacturing the computer, and
mm-hmm.
we need to analyze the needs and demands of the another company also.
Yes, yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We need to
So
identify, like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
we need some printers, right? So we need to identify the printing making company. we,
yeah,
we, we cannot identify any pen drive making companies, right?
yeah,
Because we don't need any pen drives, we need some printers, right?
yeah. Then
So
we need
yes.
then
Yeah,
we
go
have
on,
to
go on.
implement. Yeah. So
Yes, go
we
ahead. Yeah.
yeah, we have to implement the strategies,
Mm-hmm.
and we need to test the process what we can do better for this, and then
Mm-hmm.
after that we need to analyze the result after that,
Okay,
after
all right.
yeah, yeah,
So yes, you guys are pretty much correct. Yes. So what are the steps we are following to cover our end result? So our end result is what? Though we are a computer manufacturing company, our end result is to sell out computers, right? But to sell out computers, I need to provide the invoice to my clients, right? But
Yes.
I
yes,
don't have
exactly.
printers. I don't have printers. How can I print my invoices so that I can provide those invoices to my clients? So as per business strategies concerns, either I'm going to purchase some printer, or the way I am just exchanging my computer with the printers, right?
Yeah,
So
Yes. So yeah.
in this scenario, I think if we are looking like we want to make business, so we when we get a prospect, we have to see like the scenario which you mentioned, like with the computer and the printer. So first of all, we have when we are looking for a business, we have to look what we expect from the other end also, right?
Yes,
The
of
thing.
course. Of
So
course. See.
so when we have that's a prospect which we are looking into the company, that if they have something for us, then we are going to do
Mhm.
business with them.
Of course. See, you have two options. See, this is a day one of my business. I have 100 numbers of computers, right? But if I want to sell my first computer, what I
Mm-hmm,
need to do, because what let's suppose I have 100 bucks,
mm-hmm,
and each computer costs around 1 bucks.
mm-hmm,
So I purchased 100 for 100 bucks. I purchased 100 computers, right?
yeah.
I don't have any money right now in my hand,
Mm-hmm.
so I cannot purchase any printer or anything like that. But to sell out my first computer, I need some print invoice, right? that I
Yes.
have to provide to my client.
Yes.
How can I do that? Because I don't have any money left. How can I arrange the thing?
So I
So,
have 100 computers. So if the other person, the other business prospect is having printers, I would rather
mhm,
exchange my computer with the printer.
yes, yes, because I don't have any hard cash right now,
Yes. Got it. Yeah.
right? Yes. So this is a two-way communication. Of course, this is if you feel that okay, person A is benefited by selling by providing the computers. Of course, we have to look out. Okay, person B, the second person on the other hand, who is providing the printers, those person has to be also benefited. Until unless this is a deal-making prospect, it's not going to be work,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
In this scenario, we have to even convince the other person the thing which we have with
Yes.
us is
Hmm.
useful
Yeah.
to you, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So this is a practical problem. We discussed everything. So now
Mhm.
let me share some of the BPMN thing over here. So what is BPMN? BPMN means business process and notation, business process management and notation. So what is that? So let's suppose this particular problem, and you need to develop some of the thing in the term of software or in the term of mobile application like that. This is a practical problem, and you need to do a automated thing over there. I'm going to discuss later on the automated business process. This is going to be the very important part. These days, automated business processes everywhere. I will share some of the information, some of the example to you. But
Mhm.
before that, let me share some of the things, some of the BPMN thing, the basic part of BPMN, so that you guys can easily understand. So we discussed every prospect, every complex prospect over here, right?
Mhm.
Regarding this particular example.
Yes.
So now, if you are going to explain all those things to a technical person who is only focused about his codes, his technical language, nothing more than else. So this is the thing, this is a challenge that every business analyst are going to be faced. Like whenever you are going to share the business logic or the business or the problem to any technical person or any developer, you are going to face a huge problem. They are not going to understand your business problem.
Okay.
This is a practical reality. I am
Mhm.
facing it from 13 long years, and this is not see I think one of you a developer, right?
No, I have never developed anything. I was in the
Okay.
incident management team. Yeah.
Okay, you are in the incident management thing. Okay, so that's a separate thing. So whenever you are in the development phase, the developers, they are they told me that they are going to tell you like, okay, tell me what I need to do and I will do that. Don't tell me the business logics. So they are
Okay.
not going to understand the business and all those things. This is a problem, this kind of things. So for them, you need to provide something. So there has to be a common language for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is the common
Yes.
language? The common language is BPMN. The BPMN is a graphical representations of the requirement based on which your technical team is going to understand that language. At the same time,
Mhm.
you can verify from your client, okay, this is a process that I'm understanding from you. Is it making sense or not? Or am I making sense or am I understood correctly? Please confirm me if I'm wrong. Because it is very much advisable whenever you are in the development phase or whenever you are in the requirement gathering phase. It's better to confirm every requirement one by one and by in an official way. I mean by taking a signature or over through mail, that is fine. But in any ways you have to take some confirmation from the client, because this is going to be one of the business process that is a, you can say this is fundamental thing, that whenever you are taking anything, any decisions, that has to be confirmed over email, or if it is physical, so you have to take some signatures. Make sense?
Yes. Makes sense.
Yes.
S-
Of Yeah. Any questions so
No.
far?
No, no.
All right. So the next thing is automation. So what is automation, guys?
As per me, automation means use of the technology in the business. to ease the
I'm just talking
business.
about automation, not automated business process.
Okay.
Just automation. What is automation for you?
Maybe
Means that
in
thing.
large scale of businesses, automation comes into picture wherein large amount of data is there and we have to process that. Automation is used to do it quickly. That's
Hmm.
what I understand.
Yeah. Any other thoughts?
Mm. Wherein less of human touch is required, so everything will
Mhm.
be done by the system or the
Okay.
computer.
Okay. So if you increase human touch, what will happen?
So that will increase the cost, like you have to pay salary, number of employees are increasing, you have to pay to them.
Hmm.
And if you are automating that, maybe the initial investment will be large, but
Hmm.
once that big investment is done, rest of the things will be easy. Like the large scale
Yes.
things will be like you can reduce the amount of cost.
Yes. And of course, human errors.
Yeah, human errors would be less.
Okay. I think you guys from India, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I am from Madeira, California.
Okay. All right. No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
So have you ever seen anything like not automated? I'm talking about some manual office where lots of bunches of files, lots of bunches of paperworks are there.
Yeah,
I
government
think
Yeah.
maybe,
offices.
Yeah.
yes, government offices, or maybe in the
Hmm.
films you may have seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so now just imagine an office like this and an office like today's. Like we don't have most of the offices today. They don't have any physical office. They're
Hmm.
operated from remote locations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
they don't have any paperworks. And
Mm-hmm.
imagine the opposite hand, we have government offices where lots of paperworks are there.
Mm-hmm.
We need to keep some physical spaces. Of course,
Yes.
we are keeping some virtual space, but yes, that is not physically present, and there is no human interactions are there. There is no human error, questions of human error, or something like that. If anything by mistakes, you made some mistakes over there, you can redo the thing in these days, right? We have some backups. We can change anything. We can easily trace it out. Who has done this kind of things? So lots of benefited things we have in automations, right?
Yes.
Yes. So this is the automation thing. Now, what effect we have automation in our business? So BPMN thing is one of the thing that is already we discussed the basic part of it. What is BPMN? But it's having lots of impact in our be a automated business process. So what is automated business process? Can you please give me, do you have any idea about automated business process?
Yes, it's the use of technology. We can do the use of technology in the business.
Hmm.
Yeah, because it minimize the cost as well as it minimize the time.
Have you ever heard about Salesforce?
Yeah.
Yes, I have. Yes.
Yes. So this is one of the thing that in my present project I'm practically working on that as a business analyst in a Salesforce project. Okay. So what Salesforce project does? Salesforce is a huge CRM software. So what is CRM?
CRM is a client management software where you can put
Yes.
the records of the customers and your clients, and
Mm.
you can put the records of each the
It's
client, and you have to
practically
make. Yeah.
it's practically automate your business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's practically automate your business. How? Let me explain you a practical problem. Okay. So do you know how companies are purchase any material or anything? So let's suppose I need to hire a couple of business analysts, and for that I need couple of laptops, right? So how I'm going to purchase that? I'm going to go for a window shopping, or I'm going to go to the market. I'm going to purchase them one by one. Is it like that?
No, I think before purchasing it for the company, we have to lay down that why are we doing so. We have to place the request for it, then we have to place
Okay.
the order for it.
Yes, there are some standard protocol whenever any commercial organizations are going to purchase anything, they need to follow some standard protocol. So what is that? The protocol is, let's suppose I need some laptops, so for that I need some approvals, right? It's
Yes,
nothing like that that I can ask anything and my company is going to provide that. It's not going to
yes,
be like that. It has to
yeah,
be authorized by the higher authorities. So
yes,
whenever I'm
Yes.
going to write a letter, I'm discussing about something manual process. Okay, I'm going to write down a letter or something like that where I'm going to take some physical approvals from the higher authorities. I'm going to provide that to the purchase management team, and they are going to get that. They are going to publish advertisement, maybe a newspaper or somewhere like, okay, so and so companies need so and so configured laptops, and by so and so dates you have to provide the quotations. By reading that, maybe 3 or 4 companies provide their quotations by so and so dates. After that date, the purchase team is going to sit and they're going to decide who is the perfect vendor for that. So they're going to provide a PO for them, purchase order to them. They're going to provide the material. They're going to raise the invoice. Based on that, they're going to make their payments. So this is the process. That is a manual process, of course. This is a manual process. I mean, initial days, even some of the industry use, even now also they are following the manual ways. Now the whole process is automated these days. How? So as I need some couple of laptops, I'm going to send a request to the purchase manager through my system. I don't need to go anywhere. I don't need to run behind any public or anything. So I'm going to send a request to the purchase manager because I need so and so things. Okay. So now the same request will go to my higher authorities. Like, okay, your subordinate Rahul is asking for so and so laptops or so and so things, so are you authorized those things? So there is a standard protocol. Of course, it varies from industry to industry. So we configured it like that. Okay, if it is not approved from higher authorities, after 7 days, it will be automatically approved. It will be auto approved. Okay.
okay, yeah,
So
Okay.
your purchase manager is going to wait for 7 days. So it can be 7, it can be 5, or it can be made something like that. Okay. Until unless it's approved, it's not going to be processed. Okay, so yes, simultaneously here the higher authority as well as the purchase team is going to get the notification. Okay, so and so public or Rahul raised some request like that. Though it's not approved, let's wait for 7 days, so that after 7 days it's going to be auto approved. So we are going to process by that. If it is declined by that, so that's a separate issue. We are not going to process that anyways. But yes, after 7 days, let's suppose it's auto approved or the manager approves that, so they are going to ask the system, okay, system, now tell me, in our system, who is the registered vendor for providing laptops? Okay, so what we are going to do is we are not going to make anything public right now. What we are going to do is we do have our database where we do have some registered vendors, and we are going to ask our system provide them the information that our company required so and so configured laptop, please send their quotations. Okay, this is everything automated. We are just going to schedule something, and every company or every vendor, we don't need to ask them one by one, we don't need to send them one by one. Everyone is going to get the notifications through email, and by the replying of their email they can send us with the perfect format. We are going to send a format also in the attachment, but they can fill it up and they can send their quotations. So whenever they are going to send the quotations, we are going to read the quotation. Automatically, system will easily understand which is the lowest quotation, right? Because the format is predefined by our system, so we can easily read it out, which is the lowest price. So we can easily judge the lowest price, and we can the thing, revert the contract to the particular vendor. Okay, and we are going to raise the PO immediately. Everything is automated. There is no human effect, human interactions, nothing like that. So this way we can manage everything. So what is the benefit of it? The benefit is we are minimizing human errors. There is no human interaction. At the same time, the process is very much faster, isn't it?
Yes.
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 There is less paperwork, and everything can be managed through through BPMN. Now, let's discuss about BPMN. So BPMN is, it's a common language. Okay, it's a common language between every technical person and a business analyst. It can be a common language between your client and with you. So process analysis is the one of the thing that we are going to cover through BPMN. So what is process analysis? Like, regarding the previous example, like what can be the process for approval process? So let's suppose the approval process. So approval process can be various types. Number one, we need, this is really a hard rule, we need approval from our higher authority until unless your purchase team is not going to get the notification or not going to get the information. So in the process, we make the process like that. It will be verified by the higher authority. It will be certified by them. It will be approved. Then only the request will go to the purchase manager. Else, process number two. It can be like that. Okay, like provide the example. I give the example. Like it can be auto approved after 7 days. So that is fine. So both of the parties will be get the auto approved information. So that is fine. Next thing is the purchase team will get the notification, but until unless it is approved, they are not going to process. Okay, so these are the common thing. But how you can define all those things? You can define all those things through BPMN. What is BPMN? BPMN is a graphical information or graphical representations or all of your requirements. Okay, like the way it can be the similar of flow charts. Do you know what is flow chart?
Yes.
It's similar thing, but of course we do have some importance over there. I'm going to provide, we do have some more information or some more thing beyond a flowchart. I'm going to send a PDF file so that you guys can read it out. You guys can go through them. Of course, if you have any doubt, any questions, I will cover in the next part. But everything will be mentioned over there, so no issues. All right. So implementing the automation. So now everything is there, like the manual process is there. So now based on the manual process, you have to make it automated. How you can describe those things to your developer? Because that is the most challenging part. Requirement gathering is fine. You are gathering those requirements, that is fine. But until unless you are sharing those information to your teams, sharing those information to your client, I mean, the communication is not going to be completed until unless you share those information to your next party or to your end developers, right?
Yes.
Am I making sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
So one question over here, Rahul.
Mhm.
So if we are asking for some computers and we are putting in the request and we are getting it approved, and if we are not getting it approved, so all these scenarios we have to let the whole team know this is what is going on,
Yes,
right?
yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
See, the thing is, why we need a business analyst? We need a business analyst to maintain the transparency of the project.
Okay.
Everybody should be aware of everything. Okay.
Okay.
And the thing is, let's suppose, see, in the picture, we have so many people working, right?
Mm-hmm.
But everybody don't know what everyone is doing. It is not possible everyone to know because this is not their job. They are responsible something deliverables. They do have responsible for something else to deliver, right?
Yes.
But your responsibility is to know what each and every person is doing, whether whatever that they have some deliverables, they are working as per their delivery dates or as per the schedule or not. So you are the link to them.
Okay,
Makes
got
sense.
it. Yeah,
And
makes
you are the
sense.
responsible person to maintain the transparency.
Yes.
That is why we need this BPMN, and this BPMN is very much important thing over here because through which, with the help of this, you guys will be communicated to the technical person, as well as there is some reverse thing like, okay, you can confirm your requirement is perfect or not. That is not the main agenda, but the main agenda is to communicate with the client, to communicate with the technical team.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense?
Yes. So one more
Because
question,
yeah.
Rahul. So
Hmm.
over here, you've explained the scenario about computers. So I would like to know, so where do you get these requests actually from? Where do you gather these requests? So is it from the development team you are getting the request, or in whole, like the whole company or the process which you're working in, they can place and request, you can put in the request on their behalf. So from who all do you get this request?
Okay. First of all, I'm going to, every business analyst, they're getting their request or they're getting the requirement from their client.
Okay. So
Okay.
it's
So
just the client.
yes, it's just
Okay.
a client. Okay. So now who is your client? A client, let's suppose, initially I discussed this particular example. Like,
Mm-hmm.
let's suppose, um, that example I was discussing about payment domain, or domain knowledge is important or not. Okay, so let's
Mm-hmm.
suppose I am working in a payment domain. Okay, and
Okay.
my client has come up. Okay, Rahul, I need your help over there because my Swift payment is not working.
Okay.
So I need to know what is Swift payment first of all, right? If it
Yes.
is not problem, if it is not working, where are the areas that there can be some issues? So I can
Mm-hmm.
provide him upfront solution. Okay, please check that. If you have your in-house developer, please ask them to check this process, this process, this process.
Okay.
Or you provide me the problem, that is fine. I'm going to work with my team so that I can give you your Swift payment is going to be work properly. Give me a week time. Okay, so
Okay.
now I have to, this is my
Okay.
requirement. This is my requirement. Okay, there is a problem with the Swift payment to the clients, for the client. Now I have to come back to my team. I will tell them, okay, see, so and so clients having problem with the Swift payment. Now guys, please check and let me know what is the problem, because I need to inform them. We just this morning we get this problem. By the end of the day, I do have a call with them. I need to share those informations, guys. You have the whole day, please do your research work or whatever the work you want to do. I need the problem and the solution for that, and the estimation how much time it will be required to solve that. Make sense?
Makes sense. So even though I am just asking, like I feel that's a stupid question, but still I would like to know the scenario because
See, every stupid question is very much important.
okay. So the thing is that if there is no business analyst between the client and the developers, what will happen?
Just hold on a bit. I think Rishi is there. Let me approve him. Oh, is it? Yes. All right. Hi, Rishi.
Hi. Hello.
Yes, please come up with the question again.
So, my question is, if we don't have a business analyst
Mm-hmm.
between the client and the development team, what would be the
Mm-hmm.
scenario?
Okay. So this is a very good questions. I was thinking about to cover that, so that is fine. You asked me that question. Okay. So, have you ever seen any blame game?
I didn't catch that. Can you come
So,
again?
okay, all right. So, what is that? So, let me tell you some history over there.
Mm-hmm.
So, when, okay, someone is there too. Just give me a minute time. Someone is, no, okay. Okay, he left by some mistakes. Rishi, are you there?
Yeah, hello. Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please go ahead.
All right. So now you are asking me what is if there is no business analyst, what will happen? See, business analyst is not that kind of a profile which was exist from the beginning. No, it's nothing like
Mhm.
that. It's just a, you can say just 20 years or 25 years.
Mhm.
This profile is getting boomed. So
Mhm.
now, what was the problem? The problem was like, let's suppose you guys all are developers. Okay, I
Mhm.
am the client. I'm sharing my requirement to you.
Mhm.
Now, just imagine I'm asking Rishi, you are going to work on this. You guys, you will work on this, and person A, person B, person C. I'm dividing all the works,
Mhm.
but we are working in the same platform. We don't have any coordination. What will happen? The practically our work is not going to be happen because everyone's work will collide with everyone, and the project is not going to be worked. That is the first thing. Next,
Okay.
because we need a perfect communicating person in between. Like, okay, a business analyst is going to gather all the requirements, and that person is going to share, okay, person A, you need to complete this. Your responsibility is this only. Person B, this is your responsibility. You are responsible for this only. You don't need to interfere anyone's like this. You will manage everything. If there is any bottlenecks, your business analyst is there to help you out. Now, let's suppose there is no business analyst and there is a bottleneck for person A. Okay, so what the person A will do? Person A will communicate with the client, so that is fine. Developer can also communicate with the client, but a developer is not supposed to do that because a developer's primary role is to development, right? So he's losing some of his quality time, some of his quality development time that he can focus over there. Make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yes, and to minimize all the things, like, okay, I'm sharing all the information to my developer. Okay, do you know what is Chinese whisper?
No.
Anyone?
Nope.
Any idea about Chinese whisper?
No.
Okay, it's a communication game. Okay, I used to play in whenever before COVID times, pre-COVID times, every Friday our HR used to call to play this kind of games. Okay, it's a communication game. Everyone is going to be stand in a queue. The last person is going to mention something. Maybe it's physical activity or any sign language. It's going to move forward, and the last person is going to tell what was the first person indicated. Make sense?
Yeah, this I know.
Yes. So
Okay.
it is obvious that whenever the channel is huge, it's maximum chance, 100% chance are there that the actual message is not going to be forwarded, right?
Yes, got it. Yeah. So that
Yes.
means sort of a whispering which starts and which has to be passed on, but when it reaches the final position, something will be missed out.
Yes, so that is why we are minimizing those channels. Now we have only one person to gather, and that is business analyst to gather the requirement. So requirement is not going to be evolved or revolved or whatever you want to, because it's going to be gathered by one person, and that only one person is the responsible person to share all the informations to the team members. So there is no chance of Chinese whisper or no chance of evolve or revolve the requirement. Make sense?
Yes.
Yes. So that is a best practice. What do we mean by best practice over here? The best practice is keep every team member informed, keep the transparency in the project. How you can do that? You can do through your communication. Communication means what? Communication doesn't mean that you have to communicate always through verbal communication. Communication means your documentations. Every information has to be shared. Some of the documentations form that we already discussed initially, the name of the documentations like BRD, FRD, SRS, user stories, this kind of things. We will let you know how to form this kind of things whenever we are going to discuss in the documentation sessions. The best practice is all the cross-functional teams, all the stakeholders should be informed. Okay. So now as I'm discussing something about stakeholders, guys, I have a question for you. Can you please tell me who is a stakeholder? Who is your stakeholder? If I'm talking about stakeholder, what do I mean by stakeholder?
Okay, stakeholder might be our very own manager sometimes, or the
Hmm.
main the business owner, let's say,
Okay, okay,
whomever we are responsible to report.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any other thoughts? All right. So, guys, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can hear.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So, stakeholders means everyone. Over here, you guys are stakeholders to this particular project. Let's suppose we are executing a project. We four are there involved in this project. So everyone, each and everyone who is contributing to the project, they are stakeholders. Of course, stakeholders are different part. There are financial stakeholders, primary stakeholders, development stakeholders. So I'm not focused on that right now. I'm discussing the stakeholders. So stakeholders means everyone. It can be your client, it can be your manager, internal manager, or maybe internal management team. It can be developer. So everyone who is contributing in the project, they are your stakeholders. Make sense?
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Yes.
So all the cross-functional team, you have to maintain the communication through which the through BPMN. There are already I discussed, there are lots of KPIs whenever you are discussing some business. Okay, it varies to domain. In maybe healthcare domain, the KPIs are different. In maybe in the finance domain, the KPIs are different. So every domain to domain, it varies the KPIs, through which, based on which we are making some reporting, we are making some dashboards or something like that. So I'm not focused on dashboards right now. What we are discussing is the KPIs. So now my question is, okay, you gathered some information, that is fine. You are sharing those things, that is fine. But how to establish the KPIs? How your team will understand, okay, this KPI is very much important. This is a checkpoint, or it is very much important. So here comes your BPMN. The BPMN is very much important thing over here. There are lots of terminology, lots of indicators out there through which we can easily mention, okay, so this is a KPI. This is an important checkpoint, an important checklist that we should maintain whenever we are developing the actual project or actual software or actual application or mobile application, whatever it is. We need to maintain uh, we need to maintain a checkpoint over here. So this kind of things, the measuring success, whenever any project measuring success, there has to be some KPIs. Yes, those KPIs are also possible mentioned through BPMN. Again, I'm repeating, guys, BPMN regarding documentations, I'm going to share with you maybe after, maybe within tonight. Give me the whole day so that I can gather all those things. I'm going to share all those things to you. By maybe tomorrow morning, you will get it. Okay. So
Okay,
already
Rahul,
I,
one more, sorry to
yes.
interrupt. So one
Yeah,
more
yeah, no
question.
problem.
So this KPI, is it this some sort of a document which is given by the client so that we can,
See,
uh,
it can be anything. It
okay.
can be anything. So let's talk about something. Let me give you some examples. Okay. So let me give you some healthcare informations. So in the healthcare domain, there are lots of things that you should know. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because healthcare is a huge domain, and to start working on the healthcare domain, you need to go through lots of information. You need to know HIPAA. What is HIPAA? What is physician? All those things you need to know. Okay, so these are the KPIs. First of
Mm-hmm.
all, yes, you are pretty much right. Clients are responsible person to mention all those things. But yes, once it is delivered to you, you are the responsible person to manage all those things. Clients are there to help you out once. Okay, whenever you are gathering the requirement, they are going to share the requirement to you. That's it. Client's roles ends over there. Now it comes to you to how to deal with those kind of information. It can be a PDF file, or it can be any Excel file, or it can be a verbal communication, or whatever it is. With the
Mm-hmm.
information, how you want to proceed, how you want to process, this is up to you. See, everything cannot be remembered, or everything cannot be scattered. Like, okay, a client shared you 10 KPIs or 10 important points or important informations. Now it cannot be remembered, or it cannot be scattered. Like, okay, you have 10 emails, and it's not possible those 10 emails to thing keep thing active. So now what you need to do is, you need to make a documentations to make all the informations together and share those informations to your developers, so that they can focus on, or they can utilize, or they can develop the thing when they need to. Okay, so
Okay.
let's suppose I need to add some salt to my dish right now, but
Mm-hmm.
I was not informed about it. The dish is ready. Now you're asking me, Rahul, add some salt over there. Is it going to work? I guess
Mm,
no.
no.
Yes. So that is a challenge for us. What is challenge? The challenge is maintain the documentations. The challenge is maintain and update the documentation. Yes. Consideration is the one of the thing that you have to work. Like, let's suppose, let me provide you a practical example. All right, so I'm working in a project since 2017. So how many years I'm working in that project? I cannot take the name of the project, but okay, let me tell you, I'm working a project of Bank of America.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, since 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So for so long years, I'm working on this, maybe 7 years, yes. So 7 years I'm working on that particular project. So I'm gathering, it's nothing like, okay, even for some instance, I have to gather the requirement after 7 years also, because they are enhancing their requirement. Some of the time they need some new features, so I have to gather the requirement. And just imagine, from 2017, I'm maintaining the same documentations. Yes, of course, every time with the every information I have to consider a new change request, and I have to update my document. Okay, so it is not a physical document. Of course, I'm maintaining through Confluence. Confluence is another online platform where you can update your documentations, and it will going to be automatic saved, and that documentation is going to be available for each and everyone who wants to know, who wants to view it. They can, if they have the edit access, they can. So that is a separate thing. I will cover that whenever I'm going to cover the Jira part. I will show you what is Confluence and everything. So now the thing is, the challenge is maintain the documentations and keep it up to date. Whatever the consideration you have to take, whatever the consideration the client is asking for, everything has to be up to date. Make sense?
Yes. So one more thing, Rahul. So the KPIs which you're talking about. So what could be these KPIs? Any like, can you give me an example? So if you're saying that you're working for Bank of America for 7 years, and you will be updating the new change request in the same like Confluence every time, and that will be accessible by the development team. So
Mhm.
what are the scenarios or what are the cases wherein people will be checking those confluences like your documents. So,
Okay.
mm, yeah.
Let me give a practical example. So
Mm-hmm,
last Friday, I was in a client call. Okay,
mm-hmm,
last Friday evening. So they are providing me some of the informations about their new requirement. Okay,
mm-hmm,
so it was Friday late. It was around 8 p.m. in the evening.
mm-hmm,
So yes, you cannot say client because they are God. So you cannot tell that, okay, this is a Friday evening, I have to party. So you cannot tell them.
mm-hmm,
All right. So I was gathering some requirement. Now just imagine, out of nowhere, my project manager, he has some time during the weekends. So
mm-hmm.
he thought, okay, let me check what is going on in this project. What is the new requirement, or what is that? So he was
Okay.
accessing the project documentations. Now just imagine, Friday night, I gathered requirement. I complete the meeting around 8 p.m. And I updated for, out of my habit, I don't want to keep anything behind. Like, okay, now whenever I gather the requirement, I may forget about it. So please note it. right now, because I may maybe something may be left. Okay, so
Okay.
now I update those documents. Even then, it took around 1.5 an hour. I
Mm-hmm.
left my desk around 10 p.m. in the night.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine, in the morning, Saturday night, my project manager was reviewing those documentations.
Okay.
Okay, so the thing is, to be honest, I was not aware of it. He's going to view the document, because it is not in your hand when any person can view it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone can view it anytime. So that is
Mm-hmm.
one of the advantage or disadvantage you can consider as a automated business process.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, everything is there. Okay, I keep up to date it as per my capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
I covered those things by 8 p.m. in the Friday, but I updated those documents by 10. So Saturday in the morning, when he was viewed, those documents was up to date. So he immediately pinged me, Rahul, what do you think about new requirement? Is it going to be possible? What is the estimations? How much time it's going to take? So this kind of things. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, you are asking about KPIs. So these are the KPIs that I'm talking about. First of
Okay.
all, is the requirement is practically possible or not? First
Mm-hmm.
checkpoint. Next thing is, what is the estimations of that? Next checkpoint is, who are the developers that you need? Are they available? Is there anything planned leave, or the developers are as per their allocations, whether they're available or not, whether they're working in multiple projects? So these are the checklists, or these are the KPIs that your project manager is asking. Your
Okay.
client may ask a different kind of KPIs. Like, okay, can you please tell me the estimations? How much extra money that we have to spend for this? What are
Mm-hmm.
the more information you need? What is whenever you are going to deploy the thing, what is the downtime for that? So this kind of things is going to be KPIs for your client's perspective. So yes, it
So,
varies from person to person, project to project. Yeah, tell me.
Rahul, like when you give the estimations, so how
Mhm.
come you know this is how, like it's this business is gonna cost this much, or how much you'll
We will
be?
cover that. It's in our curriculum. We will cover the estimation techniques.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, it's there.
Okay.
We are going to cover one by one. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
Okay. No. So just a query when you came up with that thing. So I was just wondering, how do
No
we know,
problem.
come to?
Yes, of course, it's a very important thing that how to estimate those things. Yes, estimation is not exactly in our role, but yes, we have to coordinate those meetings. See, there are lots of activities that we have to perform whenever it's agile or Scrum related discussions. So
Okay.
in the Scrum related discussion, we do have a activity that is called sprint planning meeting. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so whenever we are executing or whenever we are coordinating the sprint planning meeting, there we are going to discuss how to estimate, and your team is going to help you out to estimate those things.
And one more question, Rahul, about this. When you explained about this, so the development team availability. So these are the things also which you need to know, right? But you
Yep.
have to tell the manager
Yes.
that
Yes.
these are the
Yes.
guys will be available and will not be
Yep.
available during this phase.
Hmm.
So what will be
Yes.
the
Yes.
span?
Yes. Based on that, see, estimation, there are lots of things you have to consider.
Mm-hmm.
So let's suppose there is a hard deadline that client is asking for, Rahul, I need to get it by 7 days.
Okay.
So first of all, what I'm going to do is, there are lots of things that you can do. You can make your own rules. You can follow that. What I am following is, I do have some my go-to developers. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because I know they are the best person. They're the best developers. So there are some go-to developers I have, but sometimes they are busy with other projects. They are busy with their existing assignments, right? So for that, I need to deprioritize something. Let's suppose you are my go-to developer and I need to be developed it by you only. So what I'm going to do is, whatever the work you have, so I'm going to deprioritize all those things for till next week. You need to complete those things even now, because client is asking me to develop it as soon as possible. I need to deliver it by a week. So whatever the work you are doing, please deprioritize or reprioritize those things. This is the priority for you right now.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, got it.
maybe there is no developers available, you need to inform the management, okay, I need some developer, can you please relocate some of the developers so that I can get it done.
Mm-hmm.
So there are lots of things you have to consider based on the resources you have in your team, based on the resource you have in your company. You have to work like that.
Okay. So, like when you were talking about the scenario wherein you update the Confluence and the project managers checking the thing. So,
Hmm.
when the require comes into picture, you are the one who comes to know about it first, or it goes through you, or is it like globally sent to all the people who are?
It is like it depends, to be
Mm,
honest, because
okay.
I'm working with this particular client for so many years from 2017, right? So
Mhm.
they know how I'm working. Okay, so
Okay.
they what they did is they ping me in my Skype. Okay,
Okay.
though we are not supposed to do that, but I have the communication with the client. They are just my luck, my like my family, because I spent so many years with them, working with them.
Mm-hmm.
So they
Mm-hmm.
ping me in Skype, but it is
Okay.
not a standard protocol that every client will ping you over Skype.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so sometimes with my new clients, what they're doing is they're emailing me, Rahul, I need to discuss something. Can I schedule a mail on Monday or maybe on Wednesday? Today's Thursday, so can I? Sorry, today's Tuesday. So can I schedule a mail on Thursday? Schedule a meeting on Thursday, and they're
Mm-hmm.
going to keep every stakeholder in the loop. Like they put
Okay.
CC about 17 people, and they put me in the two, and they send it to me.
So that means it's sort of globally sent, right? So that whatever
Yes,
is being sent to
it
you is
depending
being
on the
sent to them.
client.
Yeah.
Yes, it depending on the client. There are some new clients also who ping me in my mobile phone, like, okay, they are texting me, Rahul, can are you available right now? I need some urgent help.
Okay.
So it varies to the I mean client to client. It's depending completely to the client, and the thing is how the client is trusting you. That is the most important thing.
Got it. Thank you so much, Rahul.
Yes, no problem. All right, guys. So that's it for today's session. So what I'm going to do is after the session, maybe by tomorrow morning or maybe by tonight only, you are going to get a
Mm-hmm.
mail from my side. What I'm going to share is I'm going to share some PDF files based on the BPMN, so that you guys go through those things.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys already mentioned,
Okay.
if you want to go through what is BPMN through YouTube or maybe Google or whatever you want to, you
Mm-hmm.
guys can do that. Or but first, please go through the PDF file that I'm going to share.
Mm-hmm.
Next, you can do your research work. That is going to be the best plan, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, if you have any questions, any doubt, any clarification, of course you can mail us. We will answer you. Or else we are meeting Thursday, anyways.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yes.
Okay.
So
Rahul, can we get the
yeah.
recording of this session?
Yes, sure. I'm going to send the recordings too. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time. Have a good day.
You too,
You too. Thank
Rahul.
you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.